Okay, so this section right here, this rail bed remains. This is a section of the old Mary Lee Railroad. That was, it goes back to, I think, the early 1890s, late 1880s, early 1890s. And it went all the way down to the original Mary Lee coal mines, and later they were changed to Lewisburg. But this section right here, if you followed it straight ahead, there would have been a huge wooden trestle, and then it would have curved to the south, paralleling today's Highway 31. And then it would have gone down, crossed a couple of places over 5 Mile Creek, and joined up in the rail yards, the Louisville and Nashville rail yards in Tarrant. So, but this is one of the sections right here, like I said, rail bed. And straight up there is the main line of the old Louisville and Nashville Railroad, and that's an active CSX rail line coming out of the Boyles yard. So, and what you got right here, these are intact rails from the Mary Lee Railroad right here. So, some pretty large rail sections right here. Of course, this connected up with the L&N Birmingham Mineral Railroad's Cane Creek branch, and this ran all the way to the West Jefferson County to Sloss Sheffield's Flat Top and Bessie mines that they owned, and they tied the Mary Lee Railroad in with L&N's Cane Creek branch. They paid trackage rights, and then just around that corner up there, after it came off the Cane Creek branch, it broke off, and this became the Mary Lee Railroad once again. So, but I'm pretty sure these rails were made in Inslee at the TCI Inslee Works, Tennessee Coal and Iron Company. But anyway, it's kind of amazing, man. They didn't take these rails up when they discontinued the service on the line. But anyway, it's a pretty fairly long rail section here in pieces. So anyway, so to check this out. And I followed on around, and down on the other side there's an abandoned rail cut, raised rail bed and rail cut of the old line of the L&M before I think they started, you know, double tracking these lines, I think 1914 maybe. So I may check that out. But anyway, very good piece of historic railroads for Birmingham, especially related to the coal mining industry. So, all right. Okay, just moving a little further along here, and see some erosions taking place. You see where the rails are joined up together, connectors, plates, and usually you can't even see the cross ties. You know, they've just got so much pine straw over them. But very interesting. So rails are in remarkably they're in good shape. So anyway, kind of ends right there. So the line will keep going on around the corner. I may go check that out here in a minute. But anyway, it's a nice piece of railroad and coal mining history, because this was built specifically to haul the coal from the mines to the coke ovens. So okay, since I'm up here, just for the heck of it, I'm going to walk down to, can't remember how far it is, to where the big wooden trestle was for this railroad, Mary Railroad, and just take a look at it. Here's, rails are gone in this section, but you can see all the cross tie remains there and the plates. We've got one thrown up over there. So anyway, this is the rail bed right here, the Mary Lee Railroad bed. It's got all kinds of cross ties, plates, everything what you normally see when they remove the rails. They just chunk a lot of times they just chunk all the cross ties over to the side. I'm not sure how old these cross ties are. They might be, I don't think any of them would have date nails, because these are bigger cross ties than normally what you see in old railroad lines. They'd have to be to support those heavy gauge rails that I saw. So anyway, we'll just kind of walk on down here for a minute. And you can see how they cut this out, side of this small ridge right there. So we'll just walk on down here for a minute and see what we can see. It's not like you come out here every day. It's kind of a little bit of an out-of-way journey to do this. So yeah, these cross ties maybe look like they go back to the 40s, 50s even, because when they discontinued the service of the mining at the Lewisburg mines, they still had the big flat top and Bessie mines bringing out all the coal. So I can't imagine the number of coal cars they were carrying, but this may be as far as I go. I don't feel like going through the dead kudzu. So anyway, we'll call it right here. Just up ahead would be the concrete piling remains for the railroad trestle, wooden trestle going across this deep ravine. So anyway, and that's a look back. So all right, well, nice to come up here and explore a little more sections of the old Mary Lee Railroad.